Well, hello everybody, it's Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. Today I have an unboxing from Scottsdale Mint. This is a heavy one right here. This is a kilogram of silver in here. I hope it is. It better be, or I'm asking for my money back. So it should be 32 ounces of silver in here, and let's get right into it. Let's figure out what I got from the Scottsdale Mint. And I have Katana 2.0 at the ready to help us out today. Still super sharp. No, okay, maybe not. It's getting oh, that's because I'm going through cardboard. All right, yikes. Whoa. All right, that could have been all bad. But we got through it. Katana 2.0 did not let me down. You know, a lot of people got let down by the Scottsdale Mint because, you know, they said, hey, we're, you know, only about 6 days out on shipping. We've got great prices, but they ended up, you know, being a little bit further out on shipping as people started making orders, which kind of upset a lot of people. At first it said like 6 days, and then it went to like 20 plus days. And without warning and without any kind of email saying, hey, this is what's going on, anything like that. There is some paperwork underneath. I'm going to slide that out real quick. All right, so I slid out the paperwork, and here I am. This right here is what I've got. Comes in two nice little tubes, which was not expected, but I'm happy to have the free tubes. Did not order those. And let's get rid of the paper. I don't know why, but that smells like breakfast. I mean, I just woke up not too long ago, and I could use some breakfast, but that smells like breakfast. Maybe I should pick some breakfast up. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard about what breakfast smells like. What I will do is I will get some gloves on, because this is new silver now. This is the bullion stuff. This is the shiny premium stuff. I don't want to get it all messed up by my grubby little nasty just woke up fingers. You know, I'm sure I picked my nose in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping, and I don't even know about it, so I don't want boogers all over this stuff. Look at this knife. It's kind of getting gross, isn't it? Yeah, sorry there, knife. I should bring it to the whetstone and get a little sharpening to it. All right, I'm going to try to get that little tape right there cut open. And let's see what's going on here. Let's pop it. Okay, we got some foam. Let's use that knife again to pick that foam out of there. I like that foam, to be honest. That was nice. That was a nice touch. I think that's them telling me, hey, I should have ordered a couple more just to fill that gap. But, woo-wee! Let me tell you something real quick before I start popping these all the way out. There are a few pieces when I first started getting into stacking that I always wanted. And the Scottsdale Stackers was one of those pieces. Could never, ever justify the premium, though. Super duper expensive. Now, when the coronavirus pandemic went nuts, you know, Scottsdale stayed true on their prices and was, you know, nice to people on their prices at least. So I was able to get some of these for real cheap. And actually, right now, if we talk about price, if I was to get this same group again, it'd be well over $100 more I'd have to pay just for what's in here, these two little doomahickeys. So, anyways, let's see what this is right here. Oh, beautiful, huh? I'm kind of speechless. It is a stunner. It is so cool how they have that high relief, you know, the lion just coming up right there. And then underneath, there's a place for another lion. So it's got that nice incuse design so that you can stack them. Now, a lot of stackers in our hobby, they have these little edges along the sides right here that have grooves. And that's how the stackers mostly go. Now, Scottsdale went above and beyond and actually put these little indentations on one side and the high relief on the other side, so they stack that way, which is really, really cool. So let's see what they actually say on them, because I got a few different sizes. These are the 5 troy ounce stackers, so the big boys. These are the big ones. What does it say? 5 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, Scottsdale Mint. These are so awesome. These are so awesome. I can't tell you how cool this is for me. Oh, there's more here. Wow, did you see that coming? That just pulled off of the other one. All right, so what are these ones then? This must be another 5 ouncer. It is. So let's go ahead and start stacking the 5 ouncers together. Come on now, get on there, 5 ouncer. I've never done this before. I've never actually stacked a Scottsdale. There it goes. And this one is a... All right, so these are the 100 grams. So I have 2 100 grams and 2 5 grams. So that was cool how actually well they stack, because I thought that they were all one gimmick. So there you can see how they stack together. They fit pretty good, but there is a line that goes across, so there is no mistaking that there is more than one there. And let's go ahead and stack these on top of those. Another cool feature is the different sizes fit on, each other. All right, let's see what's in this last one right here. And, I feel partly to blame because I did recommend Scottsdale when they were as cheap like that to people. And I know that, my viewers have been going up, and Scottsdale probably got bombarded a little bit from me as well as others. I'm not saying that I'm the only person out there that recommended them, and I'm the only cause. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to brag about the numbers. But when I recommend, places like that, and people jump on it, they're going to get hit harder probably than if I did not recommend them, right? So I'm a little bit to blame that some people are having problems. Some people wanted to cancel their order because they weren't getting their stuff, and they got worried because, like look at RMC, who decided just to go bankrupt, and everybody who had orders out there kind of got, just hoodwinked. That was terrible. That was terrible. All right, so here's some more foam on this one. But I do apologize. Not really my fault, of course, that they didn't follow through immediately like they said they would. But I was one of the ones that recommended them. But if you were able to hold out, if you were able to just go through with it, I think that you will get your order if you haven't yet. Scottsdale Mint is a big company. They are working for our government right now to help out with this coronavirus crisis, this pandemic. So they are busy. Truth be told, they are, in fact, busy. But they should have at least sent out an email letting you know what was going on for sure. That's kind of wrong on their part, in my opinion. There's no going backs on it now, and they may have lost a few future customers because of that lack of action. But either way, I am happy only because I got my things. I wish it was sooner for sure. But now I can always use the line, they were as slow as Scottsdale. So these are the 2 ouncers. These are the 2 ounce little stackers. And these are what I'm most familiar with. I see these everywhere. The 2 ounce stackers are what I have come accustomed to, and one of the ones I've always wanted. But you know what? Typically I see these things at like $50 plus, these stackers. It's just crazy how much that they were. So expensive. Right now you can still buy them at a decent price on their website, but again, you're going to be waiting at least 20 business days after the payment has cleared. So, if you can wait that long, then more power to you. I should have 8 of these. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, plus the 210 puts me at 26, and then plus the 200 grams, which is a little bit over 6 ounces total. That should put me just a little bit over the 32 ounces, which is a kilogram of precious metals silver. So yeah, man, these are fun. These are really cool. Like I said, I've always wanted them. Let's talk about how well they stack. So when you look at them, you see these kind of, this edge right here. Instantly, I want to believe that that's kind of like those little grooves where I'm typically seeing stackers, perform their best work on those little grooves. But if you look closely, there is no grooves. It's just like something they've done kind of to the actual look of the silver to make it seem like there's grooves, but they're not really there. I mean, there's definitely some texture there from them, but that's not what's causing the stacking ability. It is the lion. The lion is what's causing it to stack the way it does, which is neat. Now, when you stack it, you got to find the lion and kind of put it on there to where it's snug. Whereas if you were to get the ones with just the grooves on the side, you know, those typical type of stackers, those you barely have to turn, and you can stack them. I think Apmex puts some out like that. But these are much classier, much prettier. Just a beautiful, beautiful premium silver. And not the silver is silver kind of stuff that like you may be used to. This is the premium stuff. But I will say, at the prices that I was able to get these, it made it silver is silver type of silver, if that makes sense. I actually, if you do the math right now with what spot price is versus when I bought these, you know, technically right now, I would have only got these for around $15 over spot price for all of these, which is a great deal. So, like I said, I'd have to pay over $100 more if I was to get the same thing I got right here, right now. I didn't go too crazy. I spent $506 on what you see here with this 32 ounces of silver. And that was, you know, like I said, at kind of like the bottom of where silver had gone. I was able to get in with Scottsdale, and got free shipping, of course, because Scottsdale, the way they do it, is 500 plus ships free. And I did use the credit card in case there was any kind of issues. And I've already paid off the credit card. That's the way I use credit cards. I buy stuff with them, and I pay it off immediately. So I reap all the benefits. So I did actually get 3% cash back on my credit card, too. Which, you know, hey, that's nice, right? Because whenever I shop online, I get that benefit through Bank of America. So that's that. And I'm shaking the camera like crazy. So really, really excited about these Scottsdale stackers. I think that they're just awesome. They are the bee's knees. Here's a look. Here's a bit of a look at them from this angle. Looks great. Looks really tight, the stacking. Really cool. Do you have to buy stackers? Is it important to have bullion that stacks itself like this? Absolutely not. There is no reason to have these other than fun. It is awesome, though, that they do fit in these little tubes quite well, I will say. Boom, fits right down. Let me scoot this one over a little bit so I can do the other ones. And these should fit right down because they came out of there. They better fit. Boom. Just neat, right? Puts a little smile on my face. It's something I've always wanted, and now I will always have it until I, you know, sell it or somebody steals it from me. So that's cool. That's awesome to have them, and hopefully you know, are not too mad with Scottsdale, or you can forgive them. Once you get your stuff, if you're still waiting, once you get your things, you're gonna forgive them a little bit. I know, unless you just couldn't wait and you canceled your order, and then you may never forgive them. And I understand. I understand it completely. Like I said, I wish they sent some emails out, gave you some more information, rather than you have to do the legwork and go to their website to find out that they're now slower than they promised to be originally. To me, that's a little wrong for sure. Anyways, I've got to go for now. I did get mine, as you can see. I'm sorry if you didn't get yours. If you're still waiting, try to hold out just a little bit longer. I think you're going to be happy with the results. But at this point, I've got to go. I got to, you know, stack these a little bit. I got to unstack them and stack them just for no reason. For no reason. Spegtacular is out.